Mario Kart is one of the best series Nintendo has. The quality of this game is even rival to those of the main Mario series. And what is Mario Kart all about? It's tracks, stages, race courses, or whatever you may call. So, I'd like to welcome you to my top 10 best and worst Mario Kart tracks. Starting with the worst. Toad Harbor from Mario Kart 8. What about we start the list with something from the latest installment? Well, this track's pretty bland and I think its pathways are too large, so much you really have to struggle to hit a wall. There's some trolley cars here and there, some empty grab sections, and that's it. 10th place. Daisy Circuit from Mario Kart Wii. We all have to agree that every circuit track is pretty simple on its layout and difficulty, but this one appears on the Star Cup. It shouldn't be so simple and straightforward as it is. At least the music's pretty nice. Banshee Boardwalk from Mario Kart 64. Well, this one is pretty challenging, but I think it irritates the player more than challenges him. Especially because of the lack of guardrails on some parts, the square curves, the fact that the setting of the track isn't very inviting, and these bats. Don't run into them when you're shrinked.
No, after, right?
After.
Right?
After. Bowser Castle 2 from Mario Kart Super Circuit. And speaking on square curves, this one only has square curves. Yeah, there's some jumping stuff scattered on the track, but it is composed mostly of square curves. Get ready to smack the wall every time. And to finish this square curves topic, well, Delfino Square. In this track, you choose where you'll hit a wall. You can hit it on this bifurcation. You can hit it on this shortcut. And if you don't want to damage any kind of structure, you can always hit a crate. I guess I really don't like squarey tracks. Be ready to fall off this track. You will fall off because the curves are really curvy curves. In the mining carts, you're gonna hit the mining carts, and you are gonna hit the mining carts and hit the mining carts. Cheep Beach from Mario Kart DS. I don't really remember if the last time I went to the beach I said, "Whoa, this place is really boring." That's what I feel when I played this track. The ramps here added even turbo ones because of the boringness of this track. If Mario Kart locations really existed in real life, I'd rather go to Koopa Troopa Beach. And you will make some stunts, and you will make some stunts, and you will make some stunts, and that's all you'll ever do. Then you will make more stunts, then you will make more stunts. There's not even skill involved in making any of these stunts. All you will do is stunts. Just keep making those stunts. Why did we even pay for this track? Imagine if you were playing a Mario platformer game and the stage was completely straightforward with almost no enemies or dangers and it ran for 6 fucking minutes. Well, that's Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 64. And I should say, This track just isn't in first place because of the nostalgia factor and because this song is one of the best in the entire series.
I'm the best!
The Wuhu stages from Mario Kart 7. These two tracks are the pure definition of lack of creativity. The development team didn't even try to make these tracks enjoyable. They're so lame that they even made one of them broken so you can finish it faster. Now let's move to the good stuff. Best. The Vanilla Lake courses from Super Mario Kart. Slipping all over the course, getting stuck in some pipes, falling in the lake, and hitting those ice blocks every fucking time. This track will hold you for so long that you'll end up liking it, but still hating it, like I do. It's praise and swear. And at 10th place we have... wait, wasn't Vanilla Lake 10th place? But... well... oh, screw this! We'll have a tie in the 10th place, cause I can't leave Sunset Wilds from Mario Kart Super Circuit out of this ranking. It's the only track in the entire series in which the time on the background changes after every lap, and that has Shy Guys on tents that will grab your cart. If this track ever gets a HD remake, it's gonna be the most beautiful track ever. Airship Fortress from Mario Kart DS. Is there anything more awesome than racing through a Super Mario Bros. 3 fortress and airship? Yes, there is, since this one is at 9th place and not 1st. But this doesn't take the merit of this track of having one of the best settings of the series. Piranha Plane Slide from Mario Kart 7. This stage is the best example on how to make something based on the original Super Mario Bros. And besides this amazing theme, the track itself is such a fun and challenging ride, with all the quirky turns you have to make while being pushed by the water current. Yoshi Valley from Mario Kart 64. Choose the path that most suits you and hope you're winning, cause in this stage you can't see where you're placed at. Another great example on how to make a track inventive, challenging and fun. Dolphin Shoals from Mario Kart 8. If music defined the placement of the tracks on this list, these ones would surely be first. But besides having a superb song, Dolphin Shoals from Mario Kart 8 is a hell of a ride, full of water action and sharp turns. Koopa Cape from Mario Kart Wii. This track is the definition of amusement ride. Seriously, you feel happy while playing this, especially because of the upbeat music. You even pass through a glass tube where you can see the ocean life. It sure is the best Mario Kart Wii track. Whoa, we've talked about fun earlier, but this is where the real fun is. Frantic fun, chaotic fun, It's green shells all over the place. Bowser shells run into everyone. Bombs exploding on every corner of the track. Bananas flying over your head. Fireballs jump. And this is why it is placed 4th. I should say every attempt on making a track divided into sections didn't really pay off. Not even 2 Rainbow Roads could do it right. But there's one exception. Mount Wario from Mario Kart 8. This is how you make a single lap track. This track has it all. Ice roads, caves, a dam, forests, a ski course, everything. Nintendo really gave their best to make this one of the best tracks in the series. The Rainbow Road is the biggest staple of the Mario Kart series, and I should say all of them are great. Well, except for the one we've talked about earlier. But one of them stands out from the others, and this one is the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Double Dash. Its layout is really great. It is very challenging, it's very beautiful to look at, and it has great music. It's the best Rainbow Road of the series. Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS. I think I don't even need to say anything about this track. Anyone who played it knows how great it is, how amazing it is to race through this track. It is so awesome that it even has a custom item box sound. And that sums it up for today, my friends. What did you think of my ranking? Feel free to share your opinion with a comment. Subscribe for more top 10s and Nintendo stuff with a Brazilian accent. Thanks for watching. Obrigado.